it is so necessary for us to remove the weeds from our lives, because not only are there some good seeds, not only are there some bad seeds, in the middle of the good seeds, the bad seeds, and the weeds, there are some undeveloped seeds. You see, the undeveloped seeds in our garden are those things that are trying to break through. Oh, Samuel paints the picture for us. 1 Samuel, the 3rd chapter. There's a story of Samuel serving under Eli in the temple of God. Eli, on assignment, has gotten old in age. He couldn't see like he used to. He could hardly hear. One night, well before dawn, light was on, a lamp was on in the sanctuary, and Samuel was in his bed, and he heard a voice call out. He said, "Yes, here I am." And he ran to his mentor, Eli. He said, "Eli, I heard you call me." Eli said, "Boy, I didn't call you. Go back to bed." And so Samuel went back to sleep. But a short time later, he heard the voice again, and he said, "Eli, Eli, I heard you call me again." And again said, "Son, I didn't call you. Go back to bed." But the spirit began to wrestle with Eli. And Eli said to him, "Listen, I want you to understand something. If the voice calls you again, I need you to understand that that's God talking to you. And what I need you to do is say, 'Here am I.'" So sure enough, Samuel goes back to bed. And lo and behold, the voice cries out again. And Samuel responds. He says, "Here am I, Lord." And God speaks to Samuel and says, "Samuel, listen, I'm about to do a new thing. I'm about to do something special in Israel that's going to get their minds right. I'm about to do something extraordinary in Israel that's going to get them back in alignment. And Samuel, I'm going to speak through you to get it done." In other words, there was a seed planted in Samuel from the moment he started working in the temple under Eli. He had no idea how big the assignment was, but on that particular moment, we see the seed trying to break through. On that particular moment, he heard the voice of God. I wonder how many folk out here, God has been calling your name. God has been trying to speak to you. Maybe you need to go back down to your bed where you heard it. Go back down to the brook where you heard it. Get in your car and listen to your tune. You know that was the last place where he delivered you. Go back to the last place that you heard his voice and say, "Here I am." And that's what happens when you answer the call. You will experience the breakthrough. The seed will come up. Men and women of God, it happened in the life of Moses when he was about 80 years old. God had been working on him for a long time, but he was about 80 years old when the seed broke through. I mentioned Moses because long as there is breath in your body, God can still use you. If you're old, he can use you. Ask Jeremiah, who was about 17 years old. If you're young, he can use you. He told Jeremiah, "Before I put you in your mama's belly, I had a plan for you." And when he was about 17 years old, the seed popped through. I am praying right now for all the undeveloped seeds in your life, that all of a sudden God Almighty will speak to your mind, will speak to your heart. Get the weeds out of the way. Pour some fertilizer on the seed. Put a little water on the seed. And soon and very soon, you are going to see the increase. The increase ain't just for you. It's going to bless everybody around you. That's why we need you to grow. I need you real bad. I need you to get yourself together. Stop playing around. Get over yourself. I need you. Your neighbor needs you. Your children need you. Your wife needs you. Get over yourself. Let it go. Can you help me out? The struggle is real. And the seed that is trying to break through could lead many others to Christ.